Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another JD channel video. Today I'm coming at you inside the all-new Nissan Rogue. I had it as a rental car for the last few days, so decided to do a video on it to kind of give my take on it. And there are a lot of things that I was surprised it had, so hopefully you like this. Stay tuned. Now, one thing I was surprised to note, aside from the fact that this does have very good pickup, was that the interior, being the pretty much base interior, I mean it has cloth, has kind of a brown and black accent. This has the gray exterior, and I was surprised that it kind of had this brown accent there. I'm not sure if this was featured in the older ones, but the cloth pattern is pretty good. Sorry about the sun right there. This one has roughly over 12,000 miles. I rolled it over 12 going to Reno. So, doing a video before I return it. And then, of course, I'll just give you a little overview of the cockpit. And then I'll do a more in-depth one in a second. Okay, so gauges are easy to lay out. It has a few features. Of course, you can customize it by hitting this button. Customize on the steering wheel to go through different options. Shows your TPMS. Audio, of course, is off. Not sure what this is. Oh. Wow, it even has lane watch. Guess I should try to enable that. Let's see if I can, because I didn't know it had it. Ah, there you go. So to turn it on, you hit this button down, then you maneuver on and off. You can go back. Let's see here. Emergency braking is on, of course. And that one I've noticed occurs, so I know that works. Go to another option, other settings, and then back to the speedo. Going to go back to the Canon camera, and then I'll go over the rest of the infotainment. Compared to other SUVs that I've driven in the past, it's actually, for being the supposed base model, I think it drives decently smooth. There is some road noise, but not like extreme road noise. Like, I've driven a base Forester, I've driven, I can't remember what else. Well, the HRV was decently noisy, but not that bad. So, I mean, this isn't terrible for what I thought it would be. I really thought it'd been like rough and loud. Like, I remember the old Rogue, like I think it's a generation even prior to this, was loud and kind of awkward when you drove it. But I mean, it got the job done. It just wasn't comfy. This is decently comfy. I felt like they improved on the ride quality. And this, I believe, is also sitting on either 17s or 18s. I don't believe they're 16s. They do look tiny, but being a small SUV, I believe it should start at 17s, but I'll confirm that later on in the video. It's not a terrible amount of roll or anything. Like, I thought there would have been, especially, like I said, the base model, or close to the base. I'm guessing this is a level up because it has tints. So this is either either a higher level S, or I believe it could be an SL. We'll see. I'm going to stop right here. Oops. And aside from the infotainment, there are other upgrades. Like I said about the HVAC, I don't know why it's analog, but I'm guessing it's because it is the base model. The lane watch and blind spot monitoring does come in handy when you're coming onto roads like this. And I forgot that this thing does have the terrain options where it has snow, gravel, basic. I'm not even looking down because I'm trying to go through these twists. And these aren't even bad twists, it's just more of this is the middle of the day, so you never know, somebody might come up behind me. I'm sure that my blind spot monitoring will tell me, but just want to make sure. This does come standard with LED headlights, and running lights. I thought it had fog lights, which if I show you the front, you'll see why I thought they were fog lights, but they actually aren't fog lights. So it was very surprising.
So exterior wise it's changed, and as you can see it has these, I thought these were LED fog lights, these are actually running lights, as well as the headlights. Let's see what else we got here. Then it's sitting on, don't know, these are 18s probably. Then the rear. This does not have the mag opening hatch because of the fact that it's not, why is it, oh yeah. Doesn't have the automatic opening hatch, but it does come with a first aid kit, and there is no lid, which is kind of a bummer on the base, but I'm guessing it's a rental, that's why. See if there's anything there. There was a string there. I don't know what that's for. So I'm going to close it, but it has a 60 folding split, so that's always a plus. The LED tails, standard XM. It's a black colored handle, but that's okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's telling me that the key's out, but it's fine. I forget this also has automatic high beam, which on the turn signal stock you hit once and it'll turn on the automatic high beam, as well as the map lights. We're always good at the lighting of the cars, but those brown accents look really good during the day. As you can see, it's not on right now. Let me turn off the lights so I don't blind the guy in front of me. Huh, what is it? Light mode guidance. Oh yeah, that's right. When you move the stocks, it'll also tell you what mode you're in. Like if you do the wiper, it'll go here and it'll tell you what setting it's on. That's not bad. It has automatic climate control like most modern cars. The hill hold. And of course, like I was talking about earlier, terrain options. No sunroof on this model, that's okay. The map light will turn on and you can see the fabric. Seems pretty sturdy, comfy. I like the wheel setup. I mean, it's really ergo wise. It's better than I thought it would be for what it is. Connect your phone, of course. Has Apple CarPlay. Let's go to settings. I gotta take out the phone before I return it. This is one of Hertz's rentals, which is very nice. Well appointed for the value.
But with the 181 horsepower 2.5 liter engine, moves decent. I don't want to stop there and do a little spec video, but I remember my friend getting tagged when he stopped on the side over there before, so we're not attracting any cops. This one does not have the blind or the reactive monitor, not monitor, mirror that some cars have before. One weird thing though is for the seatbelt monitor, it does have one for each seat. So if you do have luggage across and it's not buckled in, it'll try to warn you, but I'm sure there's a way to turn it off, because when we went on the road trip, we put bags on top of the seats, and it said, hey, no seatbelt on the middle seats. There was nobody sitting there, just bags. Just bags. Not a nice feature. I get it for the front, I don't get it for the back. Doesn't make sense. I feel like it's a waste of technology and sensors.
So I pulled over the side of the road, and as you can see, it has infotainment with things like XM satellite, and let me try to fix this right here. Of course you have, your regular audio, you have your phone, Bluetooth audio, of course you have USB-C here also as well, which is kind of nice. This has the wireless start, or keyless start, however it does not have keyless entry as far as not having to use the key. You do have to use the fob to unlock it. There is no touch buttons on the outside to lock and unlock, and I'm guessing that this is more of towards a base model. This particular one does have all-wheel drive, so it's not bad. The gripe I do have is the HVAC controls are kind of funky, like, because they're a little lower to the steering wheel, so if you're in the driver's seat you have to look really down, and if you have bad eyesight can't really tell what these say unless you come closer. So let's see here, other info we have here. Of course we have system notifications and system info. I've been trying to figure out how to find, and this has a touchscreen also, so that's nice. You don't have to use the complete, like, this thing on there. Oh, so I guess it sent stuff to Nissan. Screw it, decline that. Let's go back. Camera. Of course there's other camera settings. When you put in reverse, which this is a very interesting joystick, you press this button, you hit reverse, backup camera will turn on. Electric handbrake, of course, with a hill holder. Park is just a button, you hit that. Then if you want to put in drive, you pull it back, but you have to press this, because if you just pull it back after reverse, it'll stay in reverse some weird reason. And of course your usual paddle shifters. You can also shift from this by holding it. You pull the thing back, so it'll go to 1. You go reverse, back into drive, and now let's keep on going and I'll go over the front.
Not bad. Out of the 2.5 liter engine, it's saying that I'm averaging 37.9, which, let me look it up. It should average very close to that. What is the EPA estimate? So a compact SUV that it says it is rated at 27 city, 35 highway. I've been averaging 37.5, so that's not bad on regular gasoline. Let's see, trying to figure out what wheels this is considered. I mean, they're trying to make it look nicer. Although, let's see, the wheels that this has, I believe, are 17s. Thought I'd confirm it by now, but so 8-inch touchscreen is, says it's standard on the S. 2 USB ports, only 4 speakers. I guess that kind of makes sense of why it's not, doesn't sound that like crazy. It says 4 speakers and Bluetooth and satellite radio, which, I mean, it does have a satellite radio, so that's a plus right there.